A hero's only as cool as their villains. And as far as comic book rogue galleries go, the only one that even comes near Batman's is Spider-Man's. But when it comes to the Spider-Man movies, you make his main baddie a Power Ranger. Cast that guy from that 70s show as Venom. And let's not even touch the amazing spider shit too. Thankfully, Marvel did awesome with Homecoming and the Vulture. Could they do it again? So guys, here's my spoiler-free review of Spider-Man Far From Home. And I have to be super vague in this because there's a lot to spoil. But I don't do that because I freaking love you guys. Yeah, let's start with the actors. Everyone's freaking great here. Starting with Tom Holland, man. The fact that he's not some 35-year-old playing a teenager, and 100 other reasons too, man. He's just freaking awesome. And he really is the first comic-accurate Peter Parker that we've had in live-action Spider-Man movies. Zendaya returns as Mary Jane. I wasn't sure about her playing MJ at the end of Homecoming. Not because she's mixed, I don't care about that crap, but it's more that I'm just used to Mary Jane with the big red hair, so it was kind of different. She's a lot more in this, and she's awesome. Her chemistry with Tom Holland, freaking fantastic, man. Yeah, she is this generation's Mary Jane, for sure. And this movie is quite a bit of a high school teen romantic comedy, and I didn't mind that one bit. I'm not saying that I wanted this to be like Pretty in Pink or anything. I like the Peter Parker high school aspect. That feels real finally, with this in the last movie. And I always liked the whole Peter Parker Mary Jane thing since the comics. Yeah, it reminds me of the comics, man. Jake Gyllenhaal, fantastic actor. He did awesome as Mysterio. I know not everyone knows all these characters, so I'm gonna keep it vague and not go into detail about certain things. What I can say is some of the scenes are right out of the comic book pages or the Saturday morning cartoon, both good things. And I was blown away to see Mysterio in a movie. Freaking wow. Now this movie does have a lot of comedy and it does land, but it wasn't as sharp as the comedy in Homecoming. Still, it was good. Also, the aftermath of Endgame is shown here, which was really interesting. And that inexcusable plot hole in Endgame, I know there were a lot of plot holes in Endgame, but I'm talking about the one with Peter Parker and all the students hugging each other. You know which one I'm talking about, that one. It is addressed and explained here in a really convenient way, but yeah, whatever. And the movie does really take its time before going into like superhero mode, really revisiting our characters from the last movie and just seeing where they are now. And it took its time and it was kind of nice. When it does go into superhero mode, it's really cool to see Spider-Man somewhere other than New York. And they really do hit up a lot of Europe. Now there really is a stupid decision made, and it does have to happen for the sake of plot and where the movie goes, but I'm warning you, it will take you out of this for a minute. But you will get back into it. Also, I did have a huge scare at one point, because I thought this movie was starting to go into Iron Man 3 territory when explaining a villain I won't get into. Thankfully, once the dust settles, whew, it didn't. And we end up with a fantastic bad guy. That was close though. And Marvel's now 2-0 for Spider-Man bad guys, man. They're really handling this property with care, and I freaking love it. Now, I know a lot of people, once they see the rating, they click out of the video. I need to say this before my rating, because it's important. Stay for the post-credits scene, or I guess you could say scenes. The first one is really the ending of this movie, and it's amazing, and really gives you an idea of basically where we're headed to next. The second post-credit scene, some people might like it. A lot of little kids left the movie confused. I was hearing them with the post-credit scene, the second one. I got it. Final post-credit scene aside, Spider-Man Far From Home was fun. I did a video a few weeks ago where I rated all the Marvel movies in like 5 minutes. In my rush, I gave Homecoming a 4-star rating when I really meant to give it a magical 4.5. Like Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, dude, it's some magical freaking shit. I'm ready for 10 more Spider-Man movies the way they're handling this whole thing. A little torn over who the next bad guy I want to see is. Green Goblin, Venom, Kraven, whoever it is, I'm game, dude. I don't think they're going to screw this up, man. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. Please like, subscribe, or whatever to all this stuff that I have. And thanks for watching.